Don't know why he's with me. I only brought him trouble since the day he met me. If I was him, but now I would've left me. I would've walked away, but now I'm broken and wasted. How is it he forgave me? Said a man has gotta do what you gotta do, even if it means he deny himself the truth. It's when you're in too deep, so if you're looking for heaven, maybe you should best hate me. So blocks away, he finds color in the darkest places. He finds beauty in the saddest of faces. Such a groovy and headstrong city boy, could have the world, but you're falling in love in the worst way. And if you don't go now, then
Keegan Allen, hello.
Dana Wood, hello.
So good to see you.
Nice to see you, Dana.
A lot of people have been asking you questions. What's the best question you've gotten so far? Or what are you wishing we would ask? Where you could reveal some good details.
The best question I've been asked so far is, God, there's so many. There was a lot of really great questions. A lot of them being that, do you think that Mona is the only person that has controlled A? You know? And I loved what Janelle Parrish brought to the table with that character, being this like totally cool and like chill, you know, funny, ditzy girl,
yeah,
to like being this like massive, like crazy murderer, psychotic, crazy person. So I loved seeing that, and I love thinking that possibly there might be someone else that she's manipulated so well that they've joined this like inner working.
Right,
team.
because she actually asked Spencer to kind of be a part of the A-team.
Yeah.
You think Toby was asked to be a part of that?
I have no idea, and I think that I don't even know. It would be such a shock if that was even brought to the table at all.
Yeah, could you ever picture your character being a part of that?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. It would be really cool to see. I mean, anything's possible in Rosewood, and they've done a really great job of this phantasmagoric team. You know, so.
So fast forward to this season 3 premiere. All of you guys have been busy doing your thing over the summer. What has Toby been up to?
Toby's been hanging with Spencer and having her deal with all the emotional stresses that are brought on by her getting into college, you know, working very hard on that, and also dealing with still the death of her friend that nobody is able to find out why, you know, or how she was murdered or what happened that night that she was murdered. And all of the other characters that were involved with the death of Maya and Hannah, you know, all of her friends are very like affected by what went down. So.
And I'd imagine that your relationship has kind of evolved over the summer. How is it different than what we've seen in the past with Spoby?
Toby's a lot more confident now, and whereas before he was very shy and sketched out by everybody. I mean, we forget so quickly that, you know, Spencer thought he was like the devil. He was like awful, the end all be all of evil, and yeah, exactly. Like she was like, no, and it's interesting. I watched season 1, and you watch the disdain that she stares at Toby with, and she's like, why are you talking to him? And like now it's like she's like totally canoodling with the enemy that she once hated. So it's great to see that happen, and he has grown into such an amazingly well-spirited character and positive, and still, you know, is, you know, making stuff with his hands. He's carpentry and working hard, and so he's just been working and keeping himself together.
What's the matter? Hey, talk to us. What is that? Those teeth? Okay, well, please just get rid of it. Are they Allison's? Oh my God, I can't breathe. It wasn't enough to steal her bones, and we're gonna get pieces of her delivered to us?
Guys, these probably aren't even human.
No, they're totally human.
How do you know?
Because I worked at a dentist's office, Spencer.
For 2 days answering phones.
Yeah, and there were teeth everywhere. Even the freaking bathroom key was shaped like a cuspid. Guys, real or not, this A is working overtime to frame us. First the call to Emily from Spencer's phone, and then the cemetery photo, and now—
It's all my fault.
Em, stop. No, that whole night is like a black hole. I still can't figure out how I got to Allie's grave. We need to give this to the police.
We can't. We already lied to them about the lake house.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake. We keep digging ourselves in deeper. And burning those photos was one thing. These are teeth.
A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like a wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. But I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. I don't wanna waste the weekend. If you don't love me, pretend a few more hours, then it's time to go. And as my train rolls down the east coast, I wonder how you keep warm. It's too late to cry, too broken to move on. And still I can't let you be. Most nights I hardly sleep. Don't take what you don't need from me. It's just a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. But I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. Misplaced trust in old friends, never counting regrets. By the grace of God, I do not rest at all. And New England as the leaves change, the last excuse that I'll claim. I was a boy who loved a woman like a little girl, and still I can't let you be. Most nights I hardly sleep. Don't take what you don't need from me. It's just a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. But I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. Doesn't seem far away anymore. Now, heaven doesn't seem far away. Heaven doesn't seem far away anymore. Now, heaven doesn't seem far away. A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. But I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. You are my heaven.